Well, our match of the day tonight is West playing Illawarra down there at Campbelltown Stadium. West's had a bit of a blow. Jason Liddon's pulled out of their side. Andrew Willis comes in, and Justin Dooley goes on at the fresh reserves bench. Sterlo, you're heading out there for that one. How do you see it going?
Well, I've been an enormous fan of Illawarra towards the end of last season and the beginning of this year. They probably haven't played as good a football as I thought they would, even though they did strike back last week. Western Suburbs have been a gross disappointment. I really expected big things from them. Jason Taylor has been outstanding for them, but in a lot of cases he hasn't had a lot of support, and I've been surprised at the way that Wests have played. With Warren Ryan in charge, you'd think a very disciplined approach, which is the way we've seen all their sides that he has coached play. But I think they've sort of carried the form from the pre-season competition into the main domestic competition, and it's not going to work for them.
Well, you think they do it hard today because Edgar Britt's out, and the other bloke, Cole White, he's not playing either. So they're lacking in forward power. Illawarra's got Paul McGregor back in their side too, first time for a few weeks.
They just signed a new contract with the Sterlos too.
Well, the new side's coming in. They're all looking for new players. Rex, what about you? How do you think, Illawarra or West?
Yeah, I go for Illawarra. I think West have got a few problems at the moment. Illawarra, I think, will lift after their flogging by Manly. I've always had a great rap on that side. I like the look of the side, and I think that they're a young side that's growing together, and they'll develop into a very good unit. I think this year might be the year they get back in the semis again. They did last year. I reckon they're a good side.
You mentioned McGregor back, also Dale Fritz came back into the side last week, and straight away there was a noticeable change. I think he's one of their underestimated players. Defensively, very, very strong, but I think the good work done by Rodwell and McGregor in a lot of ways is the fact they get good early ball from him.
And they've missed that over the last couple of weeks too.
They led East 18 blot, after about 60 minutes, and led East back into it. That's good form going into this game, isn't it? Considering East won easily the other night.
Well, East don't give you too much, do they? We've spoken about, I don't know if it's a stodgy style of play at all, but they're very disciplined in what they do, and they're a difficult side to beat. So to be able to run up an 18-0 lead against them shows that you've got plenty of strike power.
Illawarra last year in the semi-finals lacked one power player in the forwards, I thought, and buying Bobby Linder was probably their best move that they've made all off-season.
Well, there's other matches today too. Saints are playing Penrith down at Crogra. Canberra's playing Cronulla. Newcastle on Norths, and Gold Coast are at home to Manly. And Rex.